In this video, I'm going to show 3 beginner exercises that you can do at home with no equipment to maintain muscle when taking GLP-1s. If you haven't exercised in over a year, these exercises will be great for you because you can easily modify them and make them easier or harder depending on what your current physical activity level is like at this moment. And they're going to be generally safe and also ones that you can do without any equipment. So follow along and then let's get started. So the first exercise is going to focus on upper body. We're going to be doing a modified push-up. So starting on your hands and knees, you're going to be in that plank position. You want to start off with doing small elbow bends and then progressing your way until you can go further and further, bend your elbow a little bit more to where you're getting closer to the ground. Now, obviously, if you want to make this harder, you just go closer and closer to the ground. And if you want to make it easier, let's say you struggle with bending your elbows, then you can just hold this position at the top and then work on just holding a long sustained hold. And here you're going to be working your triceps, the shoulders, and your chest. Now, once you master the holds, we want to progress to doing those bends like we showed. And then let's say that gets easy to where you're bending your elbows, you're getting close to the ground. Then we can move from the knees onto the feet and toes and start off with the holds in this full plank position. And then moving on to smaller elbow bends. And then once that gets easier, then you can work on doing full length push-ups. So getting real close to the ground, bending the elbows more and more. The second exercise is going to focus on your core. So you're going to start off on your back. We're going to engage our core muscles and flatten out the low back to start with. Here, knees will be bent to 90 degrees, and all you're going to do is tap one heel to the floor and then alternate. You're just going to be alternating left and right, doing this marching movement. If that's too difficult, then instead of doing multiple marching where you're going left and right, what you can do is just do one each and then rest, bring the legs down if that's just too difficult. So you're taking a pause. Now, if that's too easy, what you can do is instead of just marching, we're going to work on doing some leg kicks. So this is going to be a lot more demanding on your core. So as you straighten out your leg, you're especially going to feel your low back want to arch. But your goal is to maintain a flat back. So you're going to feel a lot of work in the front of your core. Once you're able to do 10 on each side without a break, that's pretty good endurance and strength for those core muscles. But work your way, maybe starting off with 3 on each side, 5 on each side, until you get to 10. The third exercise is going to focus on the lower body. So doing modified wall squats is going to be one of the safest exercises you can do for your lower body if you haven't exercised in a long time. Position-wise, it's very simple. Back is going to be flat on the wall. Your feet are going to be in front of you, so it's not going to be directly underneath your hips. And to modify it, all you have to do is bend a little further down to make it harder. Or if it's too difficult, then you just stand up a little taller, so less bend in the knee. And then what you want to focus on is being able to do at least 15 seconds at a time, and then gradually increasing to 30 seconds, 45, and a minute. If you found that video helpful, please leave a comment down below on any exercises that you want to see next.